716.
Let's go.
It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. I was on the on the run. Thank you. Sorry for those. Beyonce and Jay-Z was something about on the run. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? What's going on? What's happening in your world?
My world is going okay. Getting ready for Juneteenth. I'm going to be selling, shameless plug.
Plug it.
Good morning. I will be selling artwork and doing photography at the Juneteenth event, so please be present.
Valid.
Please be present.
Valid. Jay Cherie, what's happening in your world?
At the Black People's Reunion.
Okay. Clearly at a table with a bunch of morning people. You would think 2 years later I would be a morning person. I'm not. No, what's going on? I officially announced my acceptance to Kenesha's college. So I will be attending Kenesha's fall 2023.
Let's go, y'all.
Walking May 2024.
Come on.
And conferring August 2024.
Now, that last one more time. Conferring.
So that means that once I finish the last part of my internship, they'll confirm my degree, which means they'll say she's done. Gotcha.
You should do this lady on TikTok. She'd be like, today's word is alopecia. Alopecia means, because some of y'all words, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, no. So when they confer your degree, it's pretty much she finished.
I'm gonna firing people like, you know what? I'm about to confer you today. You're done. You're finished.
No, I'm gonna be excited about the graduation party that I'm throwing. Yeah, but no. Besides that, still working on some things behind the scenes as far as my career, and about to announce the first segment of Freedom Movement Ministries Moment.
Okay.
So
I will hit you with a brick.
So that's getting ready to be that's getting ready to be a moment. So it's gonna be a Freedom Movement moment. So that's coming soon.
Let's go. Okay. Kev, what's going on in your world?
Make sure my mic is on this.
Valid, because
Kevin out here looking like he about to drop a mixtape.
I got some things going on.
I got one on the way.
July
24th.
Looking like Wyclef cousin.
Just nothing for real. Acting, doing the radio thing, my work stuff. My Black Runs Deep will be present within the coming weeks. A new T-shirt line.
Okay. Because I was like, I know.
What you talking about? So, I ain't seen it on Facebook. No, nothing. No premiere. No nothing.
You're not gonna see it for real. I'm gonna just put it out.
Gotcha.
And let the people take it over. So
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
Dark Knight provider.
Nothing really. I'm supposed to be calling Paula. I haven't done that. And I was supposed to call her on Tuesday about this writing stuff.
Better call
to talk
Paula.
to Sharita.
Better call her. Paula.
I could just call Sharita on my own. Anyway.
You could though.
I could.
She would like to hear from you. She misses her brothers.
He's a success by speed.
No, nothing really. I've just been family stuff. I've been working a lot. My wife, she got taken out of work. So this would be like week 3 or 4. So I've been focused on just working really. So that's all I've been doing. I've been working with kids, and then when I'm not with kids, I'm working. So
Valid. We're talking about children. My girls are now.
Una.
It's
Yeah.
so sick and cute. The photo shoot was amazing.
Yeah. Shout out to Chanel Studios for the photo shoot.
Check.
It's good to have a personal photographer. It's a blessing.
On call.
No valid.
What you doing, girl?
And, that's
I'm
just
gonna
crazy.
take these pictures.
Just the fact that I have 3 children. I lost my mind. I'm just like, Lord, what are you doing? Like, seriously. But it's good. For me, great things are happening. I'm just excited for what God is doing. He has me in a place that's just like, God, what are you doing? But at the same time, God, do what you do.
Yeah.
And I think that, I don't know, not random, but submitting to what he's trying to do is a task of where I'm at right now. And it's like, it's beyond you. It's bigger than you. So why you keep trying to do it?
Mm-hmm.
This is my final thought, but it's just where I'm at on this good old morning.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I have a break in one area, and I'm grateful for that. But then it's like, all right, I'm looking at my family. I'm looking at the business, the totality of things. And I'm just like, yo, I got to set the tone. I'm in my final thought too soon. Good morning. But you got to set the tone because I was reading Solomon, and the first script in the book of Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, the first thing it said, Solomon set his kingdom and God was with him. And how often we wait for God to set it up when God's like, I already set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wait for you to set it up. And I'm with you at whatever you set up, I got you.
Facts.
And we always talk about Solomon. I'm gonna get in trouble.
And this is your edition of Big Girl
No,
Chronicles.
I'm trying to get into it because this
No,
is
you good. You good.
you have what's going on in my world. This is just right where I'm at, and it's just like, okay, God, I gotta set this tone.
Yeah.
And we keep talking about, oh, God said, Solomon set the tone, then prayed for wisdom.
Mm.
What are you talking about? I thought the storyline where he prayed for wisdom and then became king. No.
Yeah.
King Solomon, I set my kingdom and God was with me.
All the time.
And God said, what do you want? Oh, give me wisdom. Because you didn't ask for these things, I'm going to give you all the stuff. And he was still out of control with these women. Let's not get into that. He was still out here knocking them down. Listen, it's going down, y'all. It's going down this morning. We get back, get ready to get into Big Girl Chronicles. Don't go anywhere. It's going down 5716. Big Frank in the morning. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
Kingdom Love Outreach Ministry presents Where Are Thy Kingsmen? Men of Valor, Saturday, June 24th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 1800 Clinton Street in the city of Buffalo, New York. The visionary evangelist Angela Miller. Hosted by Pastor Bertha Brinson. Worship psalmist Nia Badger. Speakers Pastor Alan R. Core, Elder Frank Hanley, and Minister Malik Fuller. Tickets are $30. Food, gifts, prizes. For more information, contact 716-609-5988.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
Oh, shoot.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. Get ready to get back into the best part of the show because my home
Probably not.
He said 706 East Side.
Coming through.
East Side?
Yeah,
Okay.
Somebody else said too early for all that yelling.
Oh, long off. Let's go down. Let's go down this morning. That was for TikTok World. Jay Cherise, get ready to get into Big Girl Chronicles. Jay, hit that. DJ, hit that.
We can't hear it though. Just be imagining.
Don't switch it.
Watch out for the big girl.
Watch out for the big girl.
Big Girl Chronicles. Beautiful, intelligent, and graceful.
Never appropriate. I got the song, and then it's just like, yeah. No. What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and you know, here's my thing. I really want to have faith in humanity. I really do, but I'm gonna talk about this new line of shorts that are out right now. And this is not specific to any size. This is just the line of shorts that are out. So this line of shorts, they call them cut off low rise shorts. It is literally jean thongs. It's not even a pair of shorts, it's a jean thong. And apparently this has come into a huge epidemic of these low rise cut off shorts and stuff like that. And somebody was like, hey, Jay Sheree, did you see these? And I was like, unfortunately I did. And they were like, what would you give as far as wisdom for women to when it comes to wearing these shorts? And I specifically just said, don't. You pretty much out. It really is looking like a thong, and when you're outside, it made me wonder, like, how much would you value yourself to literally be outside in a jean thong? Like, what kind of situations or what kind of place are you in that you think is okay to expose that much part of yourself? But how often outside of that do we really just expose parts of ourselves that we really don't want nobody else to see, but we do it for attention? Because this is clearly for attention. I'm mad you brought the picture up, Kev. But no, seriously, how often are we just using certain scenarios to say, hey, this is just me and you need to deal with it? You can't be having that mindset and then expect people to not throw smoke at you when you out here doing it. If it is you, okay, then it's going to come with a cost. It's going to come with somebody saying you look a mess. It's going to come with somebody saying you need to check yourself. It's going to come with somebody saying, what are you doing in your life that you feel the need to just be this way and just think is acceptable across the world because you felt like doing it. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I want to admonish you to really ask yourself, are you doing this because you're confident, or are you doing it to just cause smoke because you want attention? Because attention seeking behavior is diagnosable. Just wanted to let y'all know that. But no, in all seriousness, we have to really just value ourselves more. And even though it literally is a jean thong, if you out here wearing it, just prepare for the smoke that's gonna come with it, because it's gonna definitely be smoky, whether you skinny or you big. It's not appropriate at all, because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful, but don't wear it.
If your butt is two-toned and you got indentations and craters, just be prepared for the commentary. If your backside is built like a brick and flat as the surface, and you got the moan, I'm praying for you.
Be prepared.
But even if you have a nice butt, it's still a jean thong. It's literally it's barely covering
the crack of your.
No, not just the crack. It's barely covering your lady parts. Like it literally looks like a V. Like, make
sure your roast beef ain't flapping out. That's ridiculous.
I'll say this, and I already know what. Yeah, we already know what she's gonna say. Anyway, I'm gonna say this, just because I deal with these conversations all the time at my place of residence. We live in a time where people care about, where people are like, well, I don't care, everybody, but then be so quick to call everybody judgmental.
Valid.
But people only being judgmental to you because they hurting your feelings, because
you're being
you
honest.
Doing extra.
Because you look a mess.
You doing extra, and then you be mad, and then when somebody say something to you in public, you mad, and then you cussing and all that. Now we looking at you like you a mess, and then we looking at you like you ratchet. So
don't be mad if they look at you as a smashable.
Don't
because
be
you out
mad
here
about
you're out here naked
with your actions. You know what I mean?
They're there.
Because whatever, everything got cause and effect. That's how the world works. You know what I mean? So if you causing,
they're
affecting is happening. Okay.
It's definitely gonna affect you.
Somebody gonna say, "Oh, you're objectifying me." Everything is out. Everything.
That's on you. And now we're gonna pass it to the woman who has something to say because
Yo, Dre, I got something to say.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
Shut down.
No, so
Uh-oh.
I always have this double-edged sword because I feel like
it's a knife. It's a butter knife.
if they make it in your side,
Body positivity.
just try. But I couldn't picture like myself wearing those and then walking down Pine Avenue. Like that's just you said like
asking for trouble.
That's like no. That's I wouldn't be surprised to get pulled over for indecent exposure. Like that's just too much. So I just feel like it's it's one of those things like if you're gonna get some jean thong booty shorts, whatever they're not even shorts.
They're not like Kevin saw the picture.
They
not
jean draw.
It's literally a jean thong that they said is like cut off shorts.
So get them for the appropriate event.
So on Shein,
we make jeans and then we cut them.
They look like the fabric like jeggings, but they really look like jeans.
But they they're literally
a thong.
They for the freak knee. What you mean? Freak knee is the freak knee is fine.
Pretty much, she got that camel toe.
So next Friday when you start seeing people walking down the street going to the park down there, don't be surprised.
But
well, if you go into
it's appropriate for the event because that is that kind of event. You got your long socks, your sneakers, your bamboo earrings, your 16 bracelet necklaces.
And it's pride.
You know what I'm saying?
Pride freak knee.
If you going to hoe, then wear the attire.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm being so serious. Don't go to hoe in your church outfit because don't
put your hoe clothes on.
Put your hoe clothes on.
But no, but like the problem is the problem is
I'm gonna give a whole word.
These kind of outfits is like for that occasion, even though I don't agree. Yeah. Okay, cool. The problem is there's mamas walking down the street with their kids in a stroller
at Delaware Park.
They gotta catch
them
with them
mamas at kids' graduations,
right?
In booty shorts, with cheeks out.
Talking about something. Y'all judging her because she got booty shorts on.
No,
not. Y'all judging her because she had
the house
child.
You done got
kindergarten
graduation, nice and all this other stuff. Like you're wearing certain things because either it makes you feel a certain kind of way or it makes you look a certain kind of way. So if they're wearing those shorts, they probably
trying to clap somebody to applaud them.
They're trying to get that attention for sure. Because there's no reason why you would be wearing thongs basically out in public with
some people just wear stuff just to wear stuff though.
Yeah.
You know,
no decorum.
They'll definitely put on up here a sheer stockings with them on and be out here living their best life.
Hooters.
That's
the Hooters uniform.
What temperature says that?
No, Hooters got more material on their shorts than that.
What?
Yeah.
No, they do.
That's the hookah lounge. That's the hookah spot. Oh
that's the strip club.
They got a plus
what they call it after hours.
They do have a plus size Hooters.
Do they?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember what was that.
I think what it says like Texas.
Is it called Hooters?
Yeah, it's still Hooters.
But they're now
inclusive.
Body inclusive.
No. What you need to
that's
do,
what's up though.
It's what's up. But what you need to do is put them with the regular people. Put them together.
In every last one.
Yeah, don't be over here. We got one store in the corner.
Right. You got a sprinkle at BPW.
They're not gonna put them together because the big girls gonna eat up all them tips.
All
this skinny girls gonna be mad as heck.
Only from 4 to 7.
Hey, Big Daddy.
Skinny girls gonna be mad. They ain't give me no tip. All the big girls gonna be eating the tip.
We got a big girl. We got big girls. We got a big girl from 4 to 7. That's where it is.
Happy hour.
Listen, your thick hour.
Come on. We think at 6.
The hourglass hour is at 7.
Come on. Listen, it's going down. Fire 716. When we get back, we get into the question of the day. It's going down. Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
Menthol is not just a flavor.
This is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then.
June 2nd of 2023.
Big break in the morning on Fire 716.
TQ. I am. The Queen I Am with Felicia Gaddis. Her story, her experience, her wisdom. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. at Fire 716 Radio. TQ I Am inspires, uplift, and transform. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Fire 716. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just found out again what a well tell is. I encourage you all to look it up for yourself. So you know how you got the tail of the whale.
I know what a whale's
tail look like. So this is the jean.
Okay.
This is the thong.
You just did the same hand motion.
No. This is the jean. This is the.
Oh. I only ever see white girls do it. I think when black girl, because in my mind, because of how I was raised,
go. That's how black.
When I see black women. And when I see black women do it, I think it's on accident. So that's why.
I think it's on accident.
Yo.
He said white women do it on purpose. Black women, that's an accident.
Based on how I was raised. Just based on how I was raised.
This is not how that went.
Accidental. Like I can see my mom, if she's seen it, if she ever seen a black woman in the store with it, she right at that moment walked up to her and said, "Baby, you need to
stop." Your jaw showing.
Pull up your well tail.
My mom used to do that when I was a kid. Like from when I was a kid, she used to just be walking up to grown people and be like, "Look, you messing up."
Yeah, I was in Sam's Club. This was probably last year. I was in Sam's Club, minding my business. I was wearing pants that was a little lower, so it was an accident for me. And this lady literally came up to me and tried to pull my pants up and it was very uncomfortable.
And that's when the fight broke out.
Yeah, I was just like, it just shocked me because I'm like, this is gonna sound really terrible, but I'm used to guys doing that, but a lady, I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah.
When you at the club dancing, you look back at this other.
Yeah. What is going on?
Nah, if Uncle Jackie did it, it's okay. But when Grandma did it, it was a problem.
So she was just trying to. She's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to help you out." She was the older, nice black lady. But I said,
how
thank
like
you.
Like every 70, 80, 70, 60.
No, older she's not old. She's older than me.
You'll never know how old black woman
maybe in
is.
her late 40s.
Got you.
50s.
You'll never know how old a black woman is.
Yeah, and it was just kind of one of those things where it's just like, I appreciate you wanting to help me, but there's other.
She wanted to touch.
You didn't have to. Yeah, that's what I was like. You don't have to touch me.
I just wanted to touch.
She just wanted to touch the butt.
My mom would have just.
You could have a conversation with me.
My mom would have just tapped you on the shoulder. Excuse me.
I appreciate people like that though, because sometimes I don't.
Do you know that your underwear is up?
I'm in my own world, so I'll just be doing whatever, and I'm not paying attention because I'm in my own world. So if somebody taps me on the shoulder, like, hey,
You don't feel a gust of wind?
Right. You okay?
Girl,
you need some food? You want a smoothie?
This is so like
Say
a
it.
bit much.
Okay. I asked for it, asking the question.
Yeah, when I was in middle school, when I was in middle school, we were all hanging out on the block, and my friends at the time had what are they called? Paintball guns.
Oh.
So we were standing. Me and my friend was
My
standing.
mama said we couldn't have stuff like
and
that.
dude pulled up, was at my booty with the paintball gun, and I didn't feel nothing until I turned around. I was like, "Oh my god, why are you shooting me?" Clap. A brand new outfit too.
Oh my god, what are you shooting?
Oh man.
But yeah, so
no,
I didn't feel a wind breeze or nothing.
You been getting a whooping at mom.
Not your booty not having no feelings.
When you got home, you was getting a whooping.
Think about this,
My mama
right?
was like, you wasn't outside playing.
Sometimes, you know, how do I
explain this? Know you wasn't outside like that.
Now be weird.
Cause did you feel whoopings?
No, I mean, like, I feel whoopings and stuff like that, but like, I
just
didn't,
paintball
like, I was wearing jeans
10 times
too. Like, I didn't feel anything. Like, it was
it's
just,
like,
you know, sometimes, like, you know,
like,
I don't know how to explain it.
I think it's one of those things where if you don't know it's happening to you, you don't feel it.
Yeah, like, you know.
Okay.
Whooping, I know whooping's coming. I'm excited before it starts.
My mind registered it already.
I'm already crying.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know, like not to be weird or TMI.
My thing is, you ain't hear that.
Like, no,
that
we wasn't paying attention.
The black in me would have. Once I heard a pop sound, I already started running. I don't know where else.
BB gun or paintball?
Paintball.
I was gone.
Paintball, because I
Them just go.
specifically. I had a new fresh outfit, white tube top, some jeans, and a matching jean jacket.
Yep, you was getting a whooping when you got home.
And yeah, man. They used to always get in trouble because they would just be doing stuff. It'd be like the comeback, brand new outfit, just.
Oh, you was getting whooping when you got home. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
man.
You gotta get out.
I had to just hide it.
Ooh, that's like going outside in your church clothes. Stop playing.
Not your church clothes.
Because let me tell you.
Did you go outside with your good
You know,
shoes
my
on?
grandma, she didn't whoop me with a belt. She whooped me with the stitches, like the branches off the tree.
Oh yeah,
Switches.
That's his
I was
stitches.
just talking to my loctician about that yesterday.
And you know,
Did she sit
in
in the
Subway,
water
they
for a
have these
little
things
while?
called dowels or dowels.
Oh my goodness, the wooden joints.
Yes, and we used to use those. So
that's worse than a switch.
Yeah.
Did she put a couple of them in the water and then braid them?
Ooh.
No, she wasn't abusing me.
That sounds like premeditated.
That sounds like whiplash.
I'm not gonna lie. I pretty much got whooped with everything. Like I've gotten whooped with a belt, extension cord, cable cord, the big spoon that hung up on the wall.
Yeah, it's like what's accessible.
That joint, house slipper, back of a shoe.
You know, it was
back then. Legit, my dad should have been locked up.
I think we had a tree we had to walk to. We knew. Everybody in the community knew. You walk to this tree. If you wasn't on this self-made teeter-totter, you was going to get a switch. And then we knew we'd be outside your window because it's about to go down. So I called myself going to give me a little flimsy joint. Okay, something that's not gonna last long. She whipped me and it broke. I was like, no, my grandmother did flowers, and these flowers had the metal wiring in them.
Oh my gosh.
She came back and tore me up.
Yeah.
So you get with wiring, but if somebody took a couple switches, put it in water, let it get elastic and braided it, that's abuse. No, my people.
It's too much prep work.
Yeah, the prep work.
It's different. I got this. Boom! I just knocked you out. What's accessible? To take it, to braid it,
to soak it, to braid it, soak it again, dry it out, and hang it on the wall.
Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like there are situations where you could have been not saying that you deserve to be beat like that, but there are situations that I've done that's like, okay, you know you about to get your ass whooped, like, and it's about to be bad. So that's but never. I don't know. Not saying for my mom.
Most of my whoopings was because of my brother. My brother made me get in trouble because my brother would blame it on me. So when I got older, I learned to get crazy and instill a fear into the people that were trying to, get me in trouble. So,
I used to get my brother.
Y'all terrible people.
No, you caused me whoopings. That ain't terrible. I just I'm
couldn't
about
get
to
me in trouble.
instill fear in you. So one day, legit. This is before I found Jesus for real. One day, legit. I walked in my brother's room and I had a knife in my hand and I was just standing over him. And he woke up and I was just like, I could have killed you in your sleep, and walked out. After that, we had no problem.
Yeah, listen.
Get the career. I'm sending you in. Okay.
After that, I had no problem with him. He's like, my sister's a psychopath.
I used to get my brother in trouble all the time, and then I would feel bad when he would get whoopings. I would cry when he cried.
I didn't,
because it's like I got him in trouble.
We cried together.
But then
do it again. Whoop him again.
He got me back a good couple times. My mom didn't believe me then. He knew. Ooh, but
see, that's crazy.
We used to I don't know, we were
that.
super close. So I would always fight for him because everybody wanted to fight my brother for whatever reason.
That's the situation all by itself.
So I used to always fight for him because he was just he was young, but he looked so much older because he was so big. Like if I showed y'all the video of him when he was 6, y'all could be like, that's a little grown man. I'm not joking. So people used to always press him. And then besides that, so then I would fight with him because I'm like, you can't be, you can't be a punk. He was a very soft, gentle giant. He played baseball. He was playing baseball and literally out on the baseball field looking at the butterflies and the grass.
Oh, no.
He was just he's just a sweet kid.
He was getting cussed out.
Yes,
I was cussing him out.
Get the fuck off the floor!
What the fuck are you doing?
But no, they just because he was so young and people just assumed he was older. So that's why they wanted talking to him. Maybe he acted a certain kind of way.
He probably was like, I don't know what y'all talking about.
That's crazy. No, I was different. I was the only boy, and we would just fight. It was no getting in trouble, getting you in trouble, and I tell on you. And nope, if one get in trouble, we all get in trouble. One fight, we all fight.
Yeah, I grew up as a single kid for 13 years. Then
So
had
he was chilling.
How did that feel?
Born. Was somebody to blame? It was me.
It's definitely born.
Go ahead and blame it on nobody.
Who stole it? Me. Who went outside? I did. My bad.
Yo, that's funny.
I had siblings that were in the same household because Papa was a Roman with the Stones, and
Nice.
But I was by myself, and I was like, okay, stealing cars, Couldn't blame it on Hannah. It's clearly she's a baby. Yeah. So yeah, I was reckless. I was crazy.
Yo,
I was crazy.
But speaking of reckless, borrowing money and lending money.
Yeah.
What is your limits? Question of the day.
How she pulled that in like that.
My limit for, I said this before, I'll say it again. It's based on what the need is and what I can give back. This is the boy Jackson for asking. Right now, I said my limit is 300. Is right now my limit, but tomorrow it can be 5. Okay. In a week it can really be 1,000. I'm going to take the whole check and give it back to you. But I think my limit right now for borrowing is 300. Lending is, you don't want to go past your limit, so. $2. No, I think my limit for lending money is. I depends on what I got. I can't put that there because I got it. If I got to give and you need it, what a sacrifice. Should have prayed.
I can lend some of my time. I don't mind doing that, but money right now,
time costs too much.
I can lend some pocket lint. I can lend some change. You know what I'm saying? You need 50 cents for a loose cigarette. I got you.
I got a word for you.
Got a word black them out, maybe $1. I don't know. I decide right now I can't lend anything, but I also am not borrowing because at the same time that I can't lend, I can't borrow
and give back.
Pay it back right now. So that's me. But when I have money and I am in a better financial state, I would say for me, lending money, I don't know, up to maybe $100, maybe depending on who it is, because my brother, if it's my brother or my grandmother, like it's unlimited. Y'all can get whatever I have, like no matter what.
Take my kidney.
Yeah, for real. But other people out in the world, my friends and stuff like that, you know, love you to death, but no, because I wouldn't even personally ask them.
I lied. Just that quick.
Not lying.
As a bit recall my borrowing time, the most that I've ever borrowed was $1,500. Literally. I've definitely just that. What are you talking? Some things just hit my mind. And I realized that I've gone beyond. and I gave you back. With a little bit of interest. I was like, okay, here y'all go. Yeah, must have been the Lord.
My borrowing is how the Lord leads, because I don't put limits on God. If God told me to call a person and borrow, thus saith the number, I will borrow it, but also know who you're borrowing it from.
Yes.
So we both know I'm unemployed. So, and I'm a kingdom employee, and God gives me money when God feels like I need it. So
For sure.
I hope you don't need it back right away. Because God may not feel as urgent as you. As far as loaning money, she ain't got there. I can loan you time, some advice, because I cannot counsel according to the state of New York yet. I will loan you some advice, and that's about it.
You know,
I think $20. I may be able to.
Not loan you advice, like you gotta pay that for this advice later.
For that advice I gave you,
No,
$5.
I'm
gonna need that back.
I say loan advice
I'm gonna need
because,
$5.
like,
Okay. $5 for that.
soon, when I promise you, as soon as I walk across the stage,
Price.
every assignment, I post this on Facebook, every assignment increases increases the sessions by $10. Every assignment that I have to do, my fee is going up $10 because these assignments are ridiculous. And I'm like, every assignment that get on my nerves, the fee is going up $10. So,
which is every assignment.
No, every assignment is not terrible, but these last few ones, like, we had to watch a 30-minute video on the history of the DSM and then write a paper on the history of the DSM. I just watched the video. Why do I need to write a paper on the very thing that I just watched the video about? $10. Just $10.
Word for word, this video right here.
Like legit, and then cite the sources. I've been watching you for 30 minutes. I'm citing you as the whole source.
Right.
Like,
You're
yeah.
the source.
So that's why I said lending advice, because it's free right now. But once this degree hit, it's a wrap.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's valid.
Won't be, can't be, won't ever think about it. My max borrowing limit. I think I've asked for $100 in time past.
It's on sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the most I've asked for at once.
You're not alone. Frank, you're not alone.
I was 10,000 if I had to.
You know, but for me, I don't value money for real. So if I got it, you got it. If you need it, you got it. If I got it, if you say you're gonna give it back, hopefully you do. If you don't give it back, maybe you will one day. I will hope you gave it back, but you know, I ain't about to chase you.
That's why I said $20, because I don't lend money that I wouldn't be mad if I didn't get it back.
Yeah, but that's why I said I don't really value money like.
I mean, at my
else.
current budget is $20.
I realize that I will survive
100%.
as long as I know how to. How this works.
As long as I know how to stay alive.
This son making me look like I can
my life to live.
This son knows valid.
I tried to adjust it.
No, it's
cool.
That's fine. So yeah,
hey. Because y'all were blown out the water.
It's my Jane.
It's cool.
Yeah. Daniel, did you already talk to yours?
That's a difficult question for me because I have a hard time asking people for things. Other than my parents, really. No, I have a hard time asking them. They get mad at me for doing other things and not asking them. I've been yelled at within the last 6 months, at least 3 times about why I didn't ask them. But anyway, my borrowing definitely depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because I know that I can pay my parents or the bank back in increments.
Mm-hmm.
Can't pay everybody back in increments.
Valid.
And then if I'm taking it from my wife, I ain't even asking. So, and then I guess my Linden, got two alleyways for that one. First one is whatever my wife allows me, and then my second one is if I got it, you got it. It's just that after a certain amount, I have questions because I can't. After a certain amount, it's like, all right. And then also depend on the person, because if I know that you just about to take my 20 or my 30 or whatever it is and buy an eighth, I'm gonna be like,
that's real, that's real situation.
No, because it's not a need.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If you need them, call your doctor.
If you need that bag, call your doctor. You need that bag.
Medicaid, you can get it on Medicaid. Medicinals.
Right. I was going to call your doctor. You got
they might give you a little payment plan.
They'll give you a whole pound and be like, look, let that last you.
Yeah, they definitely not giving you no pounds.
Let me know what that doctor.
They not even giving you no eighths for real.
Right?
They not giving you weed for real.
I don't know what they give you because I'm not there.
If you're about to just smoke it, if you're not a flipper, get out of here. I'm about to borrow this money and waste it and smoke it.
You about to smoke this away? Nah.
But even with medicinals, even some places they'll give it to you in pill form. They like, nah.
That's all I'm saying. Which is funny because I give you money to buy food all day. Like I'll be like, what? You need to eat, bro? All right, cool. Or I'll be like, shoot, where you trying to go? Because I'm hungry too.
I don't loan weed money.
So
I don't. I just don't.
I can't in good conscience give you money for drugs. Like when I tell you, I won't even buy it for a special somebody in my life. I won't even.
Who do you think you are?
I will not give nothing. I won't get nothing. Like you can ask.
Yo.
The answer is no. Don't already know not even to ask me because the answer is no. I don't care. So like,
no, I respect it.
This is your thing, your money. You got it.
Said, not for drugs.
No, because like somebody tried with me. They were like, yo, can I borrow like $20 or whatever? And I was like, what do you need for this? Like, I gotta take care of some business. Clearly heard they trying to get weed. I was like, nope. Like, I know I'm not loaning weed money to you.
I can't give you money for drugs. I can't give you money for alcohol.
Yeah.
Those are the only things. Anything else? You need
prostitution, like I just cannot afford
right.
No prostitutes, no alcohol, no drugs.
Right. Right. Anything else? Anything else?
I just want to know.
Sure, I'm cool with that. I guess.
Well, okay, wait.
Who is? Hey, bro, I need $20. What you need it for? I'm trying to buy me some pussy. Like, what?
I'm trying to leave $4 on the dresser for somebody.
You will not believe how many times.
Yo!
You will not believe the random text messages for cash apps for these kinds of things. Okay?
That's crazy.
I am short $5. Let me hold it to give to this chili. No.
Like, nigga.
I just need $40 on the dresser when I go. I gotta drop that. And I only got 35.
I just want
No, hey, listen. I will never put myself out there like that. Like what? Why do you need to know that I'm buying coochie right now? Like,
if that's your
I'm
people, you already know that
lonely
they do
right
it, though.
now.
You be
See,
like,
that's like this is what I tell
No.
people. People know I'm going to school to be a therapist, so I hear all kinds of like people say stuff to me in confidence in the weirdest ways. Like, I'm not even licensed yet. Why are you telling me this? Because I'm just so comfortable talking to you. Stop being comfortable.
I ain't that comfortable.
Listen, y'all, it's going down this morning. When we get back, getting ready to get into Church Mess right here on Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city councilman. I'm here at Fire 716 Radio, and I'm asking you to tune in on Thursdays at 11 on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having some conversations that's super relevant, but very important. And sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you download the Fire 716 app. See you then. 716 app. See you
This
then.
is DMP Speaks coming to you. I am a board certified Christian counselor. I'm also a life coach. I am a family restoration specialist. I help build, rebuild, and grow your family. Maybe you're having some communication problems. Maybe you guys are just yelling and screaming and you guys are just not getting along. And if you want access to me for your 30-minute consultation call, follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, Facebook at DMP Speaks. And if you go to YouTube and Instagram, it's at I am DMP Speaks. Download Fire 716 and click the link.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just.
Nothing just like Fire 716 is going down. Good morning. Get ready to get into some church mess. Just what we got for church mess.
This church mess is messy because Marvin Winans did a whole clip about should the church accept Tyler Perry as a minister or as an entertainer, but he goes in on Tyler Perry. But this Negro has been in Tyler Perry movies. Like, it's just, hold on, I'll play part of the clip. Hold on.
Who ain't prayed a day, lay hands on folk, sit in the pulpit, sit on the front, run stuff because they have money.
So the prayer was when, like,
Yeah.
Tyler Perry prayed for TD.
He might have been saved at the moment.
You know,
he might have been the Lord.
How you going in on the dude saying that he a celebrity and you sitting on the front row, but you been in his movie?
But when you don't get paid, your feelings get hurt. Or you don't get called back for the roles, your feelings get hurt.
Facts.
I paid you this, you did okay. I don't need. You got new preachers now. Now you was okay when you was in it, and now that you're not, now you hurt, and now you in your feelings. Okay, Marvin,
be consistent.
Calm down,
killer.
I kind of feel like I kind of agree with Marvin a little bit, just because it's like Tyler Perry literally, like he's an entertainer. He has provided some Christian content, but at the end of the day, he's an entertainer. Like, I don't know. I just feel like how would you feel if Denzel Washington just came and was like, "I'm about to lay hands on you and pray for you"?
Absolutely, that's different.
But Denzel is a believer.
Denzel loved Jesus.
My thing is, I think that this is the hard part with entertainment. Because entertainment is entertainment.
Yeah.
It does not depict necessarily who I am in real life.
Right.
So along this journey, I just might be saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, tongue talking, and I'm actually working with God. And but this I'm an entertainer, and this role calls me to play this gangster, this thug that'll smack you with a brick and pound it. I mean, but we look at the person. Oh, you did this as an actor. No, let's take some steps back here and just take the journey of who Tyler Perry is. You know, he was homeless. He may know God for real. He may have been on the journey. He may felt in his right that, listen, I'm in this place. But along that development growing up, I have the right to change my mind. Matter of fact, I don't subscribe to this limitation no more.
Yeah.
Where I was at in my struggle, based on where I'm at now, it's different. Now, where he is, how he serves, what he does, I would check all that at all times. But but also us, we human, if you display to me in our private time, believer, kingdom, God conversation, I have no reason to doubt until you show me something different.
Yeah.
So down the line, he's not showing us something different. So I don't really see. So I don't think it's just. I think that it's not just the fact that he's the entertainer. You can come in, play a role, 100%. Come and drop that. Listen to me. Let me help you out real quick. Get out this situation. There is Jesus, and there is business, and there is Jesus business. Okay, so it's like, okay, granted you're here. TDJs did say, "Oh, come lay hands on me." Oh, whatever. Okay, all right. I respect you enough. You got a front row seat. Welcome.
Right.
I'm not gonna knock you from wanting to pray for me. I think you went a little bit beyond an extra. But I'm not gonna check you in public. I'm gonna go ahead and receive. All right, man. We have order. We have a protocol in this house.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get that conversation. You're not about to give them a blast you in front of everybody.
Yeah.
For what?
No valid.
We got a protocol here. I thank you for praying for me, but there's an order here. I don't know if it happened or didn't happen. I don't know, but I think that somebody was just in Buffalo, a white guy. He was just at Elam, and he's I can't think of his name. No, I'm failing. And he's in movies. He's a successful white man in film, playing these roles. Couldn't find he's a believer. All right, I gotta find it. He's gonna
I don't think so.
But I think particularly with Tyler Perry has had controversy connected to him, because I don't not say a person's not saved, because I don't know what happened between you and God in the conversations that you had with God, because people used to question Ricky Smiley. Oh, Ricky Smiley, he cussed. Ricky Smiley loved the Lord. He just that's just who he is. But the issue with Tyler Perry, and I think it wouldn't have been a big deal, but the issue with Tyler Perry is that, he's been outed in a couple of different situations, trying to, because he knew that his car was being followed by the paparazzi. So there's been times where he's called an Uber in disguise in the Uber. It's 2 Uber drivers have outed him saying they dropped him off at a gay club. You know what I'm saying? So I think really with that,
what's gay?
But no, what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff like that, you already know there's gonna be controversy anyway. There's already gonna be a problem with that anyway. But with Tyler Perry, I don't question his relationship. If you tell me you got a relationship with God, unless God tell me you don't, it is what it is. Now, as far as laying hands, I don't let everybody lay hands on me. So the whole laying hands on this situation, but like I said, what makes it messy for me with this particular situation is that you dogging this man, but you was in not 1 but 2 of his movies. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent. That's why I don't like Kim Burrell, because I'm you need to be consistent. You out here talking about gay people, but you doing music with gay people. If you're going to do what you do, be consistent in what you say. And for me, this was a no, Marvin Winans. I'm sorry, because you need to be consistent about how you. If you feel that way, stop being in his movies.
I feel maybe because he was in his movies, maybe he's seen something that other people didn't see because he was there, in
all
that
I seen
space,
was the Boondocks episode, and that joke was hilarious.
But the reason why I said I wouldn't feel comfortable is because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't. No. Let me just be for real. I don't want people praying for me that I don't really know like that. And the reason is because I don't know who you're praying to. You could be praying to anything, and now or you could be praying for my downfall. I just don't. See, I have trust issues. So that's and for somebody like Tyler Perry, I just personally, I would not feel comfortable with him coming into my church and just going up and then praying for my pastor. And
random.
So I'd be that would make me what?
All the
I
adjectives.
already have my own opinions. That would probably send me over the edge. You know what I'm saying?
But Tyler Perry, and the crazy thing about Tyler Perry, outside of the whole allegations about him being gay and stuff like that, he's pretty honest about the stuff that he be doing. He was when I came out, I was cussing. I don't know why y'all getting mad that the cussing is getting worse. Right. He was when he admitted to, when he did the homecoming thing and he was on the cherry picker, he admitted to having to smoke weed because being in the air gave him anxiety. He's I was smoking weed, and they were like, "Oh my god, he was smoking." Tyler Perry been smoking weed. Like he's telling his
and y'all pastors been cussing. He's just not getting caught.
right. Like so, like he's been honest about his journey, but he was just saying like certain people can't. Like he was like, you know, when the world got upset about him saying I smoke weed to being a cherry picker, he was like, that was the moment. That's what I needed. Like y'all be all right.
Yeah.
But he's also a billionaire, so he can really care less what you think.
Right.
Like.
That's another thing too. Like,
Go ahead.
nah, because it's just like, okay, you went from being completely homeless in your car to becoming a billionaire, and it's just like, you know,
respect.
Go ahead, say it. Speak your heart, so we can hear your mind.
like what? How did you achieve that level? Number one, like I'm just curious for myself. Like, how did you achieve that level? And number two, like if you're at that status, what are you doing? And I just may just not know, so I could be judging him. But what is he doing, like to help and give back? You know what I'm saying? Because I personally, and that's just my personal opinion, I feel like once you get to a certain amount of money, like what are you doing to help?
I think that he's working in his. I believe he's working in his vein because the help is who's employed in his films. Us, and these are not already famous people. These are people who are in development and developing and evolving. I think that there's asset for that as well. It's like, hey, okay, here's an opportunity for you to get on. Not only get on, here's an opportunity for you to learn. Okay, I am hiring, and not that I think also that God gives the ability to get wealth. It's a real thing, and that sometimes yes, it's a struggle, but I've given you the tools you need to make it and to be wealthy. And I think that. You keep trying and being consistent. Like failure hit him, failure, crash, burn, car, nothing. No. Oh, now it hit. Okay, God, here we go. We're running with it. And I think that I don't know. To be honest, I don't know all that he does. I don't look at an honorary doctorate coming or nothing, but I think as a person who does film these things, my opportunity is giving people jobs or employment to execute these tasks. It's a benefit for them and for me. So
Plus, he did a lot of stuff for Oprah. So, and as soon as Oprah put her hand, like not trying to be funny, but as soon as Oprah put her hand on you, is instant money. Like because her reputation as who she was is like he and I think he has stock in the OWN network as well. So Oprah made money in her sleep. So
this is where that's why I said I just let it go.
It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that Oprah has been like caught up in, and evidence of things that she's done. She was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. They was going on his island together on the planes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, not saying that if she's doing that and he's doing that Tyler Perry's doing that. But if A plus B equals C, you know what I'm saying? If 1 + 1 = 2. I'm just saying because if you're endorsing this person, right? Like let's just say, you know, you get endorsed by Oprah Winfrey, right? Okay, but in your endorsement and in her like taking you under her wing,
she got to touch you
now.
Like,
now you are a part of her world. So whatever is going on that you're a part of, that she's trying to build you up to, like they're not doing that for free. Yeah, ain't nobody's like,
but everybody's not always everything. And my first thought was, as you were talking, was, for example, I got 2 weed smokers at the table, right? We get lifted, we get zooted. Lord, we see you, but we love you, and we associate with you, and I rock with you. I'm a supportive brand. That doesn't mean that I'm executing the same thing.
True.
Or Jay Cherie's executing the same thing, or Daniel is rolling in the deep. You know, but so I think, but I understand how connections can make it seem, and this is the unfortunate part, because we're not in that wealth stream yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know the ins and outs. Even for Marvin could have been in there. I'm down for it, and might have seen something. Was like, no, I'm not down for that door. Yeah. This is not my door. So I think that you don't realize too. And when money comes, if things are not disciplined or if things are not in order, it only aids to the dysfunction you already have, because now you can afford to do it even on a bigger scale. And now it's hard to hide a plane.
And that's the thing. And I was going to also say with the whole situation with Jeffrey Epstein as well, because at one point he was handling the money of all the richest people in the world. But I also look at it like Chris Tucker was the only person that was not brought to trial when the whole Jeffrey Epstein situation came, because he was like, I literally was contracted to go do comedy on his island. And I didn't know what was going on until I got on the boat and on the joint. It was like, okay, we need to go on and just take me home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because like they had a list of the logs of everybody that was on the plane. And Chris Tucker was the only person that they was just like, he literally was here to entertain. And he saw like, why is there 14-year-olds on this plane? Like, turn it around.
My other thing, even as far as him managing,
like, where can you run to?
People's like all the richest people's money is, think about this, right? Because he never graduated. He faked his degree. Like he did a whole bunch of criminal stuff to get in that position. And people who have that kind of wealth, they're gonna do research on you. Like,
but they didn't though, because once. No, because a lot of them know when you think about it though.
Very strange.
A lot of people, as soon as you arrived and you have this persona, this is why a lot of celebrities come out of nowhere and you like, where did this person come from? Because as soon as you arrived and you established a name for yourself, especially because at first when Jeffrey Epstein first started, he was managing government money. So you not in your mind, you're like, if he's touching government money, like, and he's doing well, because we all know the government is trash, but like he's doing well, why wouldn't I trust this man with my money as well? Because it was like the Clintons, Trump, all these people were trusting them with his money. So
he became the go-to person.
The go-to person.
And I'll say this just because
I'm funny with
person.
He can be you right now. Like, I didn't go to school for this, I didn't graduate, but I'm skilled in this, and I'm the go-to person. And because I'm not the go-to person, ain't nobody checking my toxicity, my background, until it's now late. And
plus, let's just be honest, his lack of melanin is the reason why a lot of people did not do a background check on him.
Nobody checking for CG.
Personally,
he probably got blackmail on a lot of people.
I feel like it's just.
I mean, he gone now. It's not like you can hurt his feelings.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Because I can't. I respect you guys' opinion, and I can totally see where you're coming from. But I just.
The
world to me is not that simple. There's a lot of things.
No, I believe that there are a lot of things, but I think that a lot of things are just. There are some things that can be speculation, and some things you don't know until you're in it. There's some seats you're just not gonna know until you're in it.
Yeah.
And I get it. And the thing about some things are valid, some things are true, and some things hold weight to them, and some stuff you can create. And some stuff you can put piece the text is a great example. And I just think that you have to, do your due diligence, as I always say across the board. And because there's nothing new under the sun. Say the same thing all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, hey, all right, I'm not surprised. But then I look at things sometimes like, all right, when you get there, somebody gonna talk about you. If you plan for the succession that you talking about,
somebody gonna have the same conversation.
Somebody had the same conversation. She did something spicy. She used to do nothing. Fire 716. These breaking the morning is going down. We about to get into just right
hot topics
because our time is really tight.
Over.
Really. It was a good show. What's hot? Give us a hot topic. It was a hot topic.
Hot topics. So Donnie Simpson, the return of Video Soul is coming back.
Oh yeah.
So it says the return of legendary Donnie Simpson is almost there. Streaming Donnie Simpson's Video Soul will be back on June 1st, exclusively on BET Plus. So they bringing a throwback back. If you know,
I seen him. I just like that. His eyes are just hazel. Yeah, he must have been some. I remember him because I'm so old. So hey, what else we got?
Shannon Sharp is leaving Undisputed, and he received. They reached a buyout agreement with Fox Sports for him to leave, so he will no longer be on.
Yeah, I seen that coming. He was doing
smoke.
Yeah,
my boy. Yeah.
He
brought the smoke.
Yeah, it's not even. I don't think it's all that. It's just just like with Stephen A. He just tired of dealing with Skip. nonsense.
So
nonsense. Be like, what you say, Skip? Nah, Skip. I can't even agree with you on that. You wild.
So Derek Jackson,
yes,
recorded sex tapes with other women and got his ex-wife, Dania Jackson, to study them in order to please him.
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook.
Now,
but he was busy
Facebook,
preaching.
and I was like,
study to show thyself approved, says the text.
Did he force her to
Don't
study?
you ever corrupt the word?
No, did he force her to
That's
study, or
crazy.
because did she find herself studying, trying to emulate them because she wanted to keep her
No,
man?
so when she did the interview with them, she like, because she free now, so she just spilling all the tea.
I heard her talking about watching the video.
She said that he would sit her down and be like, you need to watch this video, but it was him having sex with other women.
That's why
you need to learn how to do this.
That's
why I would love. I want to hear that part because I know that she's seen the videos and she did watch them, trying to emulate them to do what they do. Either you got to be, excuse me, a hell of a man to be like,
look here, baby.
It's different than sending her to unknown territory to do some due diligence and research to bring home something that can spice us up. Then versus this is me doing somebody else. Watch this. And,
watch how they please me,
and then you emulate this. And you have to be in a mental place. You
gotta be
but she was also a broken woman that was just looking for love. And when you are trying to hold on to somebody just because you are broken and you don't know your value, you will do stupid stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes. I just said on Fatima's show, because we talked about this on Fatima's show, that he cheated 100 times. 100. And that he had made her watch these videos and stuff like that. And I just don't, my brain cannot comprehend. I just don't understand, because to me, I just don't understand how she didn't snap. You know what I'm saying? That had to be God holding her back, because I would have snapped.
Holding her together.
I would be on verse 48.
Verse 29.
For real. Because 100 people and you got me watching these videos. Like, yeah.
So listen, we'll get more into this conversation on later on this week. Make sure you tap in on this week for the rest of the show, because we gotta get out of here. Our time is up. Final thought: do better.
Yeah,
just do better.
Do better. Do better.
Do better.
It's going down, y'all. Fire 716. We holler at y'all.